Adam Johannes Baisake described himself as the voice of the voiceless and promised to do what electorate expect, such as responding to their concerns on time. He arrived at Uiseb settlement in his red bakkie with a poster which read, "No one should be left out." He parked at the water mill, a place seen as the center of the settlement, calling on the residents through the speakers. Without any response, he then continued his call in the indigenous Nama language, and this time making emphasis on the presence of the NBC. The first to arrive was an old lady who also brought her own chair, and little by little, those who heard him gathered at his chosen gathering spot. He said education will be a priority if elected as a regional councillor.
There is no accessibility for children with disabilities at schools, and they sometimes cannot access a class using stairs. This also I will attend to.
Baisake further promised to help bringing services closer to the people in the hard-up region. He also promised to ensure that the landless people are resettled.
Die mensen van my verloor grond op baie groot skaal.
My people are losing their land, which is being bought by government, and they are forced to share. Just because we all need to be resettled does not mean it should be done at the expense of the inhabitants. And it's also wrong to push people to towns where they end up living in shacks.
He said most farms in the Dawab constituency are owned by South Africans who treat their local employees badly and sometimes promise a lucrative salary, but later things change.
This is also a matter that will need urgent attention to ensure that my people are not mistreated by their employers and that they receive decent payment and treatment on farms.
He also promised to build a clinic at Uiseb so that residents do not travel 60 kilometers for treatment in Malta here.